Taking a second here. It's coming. It's coming.
No, I got to get on their page here. That's not the way.
Make sure my audio's down.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that, don't I? Says we're live.
All right.
Are we live?
Good morning, everyone. Toad Hall Morning Show.
It is.
4th of July edition?
90 degrees already today.
5th of July edition.
5th of July.
We'll take that. Pretty cool. Annette was gone all week, so we're going to catch up right here on the air. You can ask her any question you want. Ask Annette anything in the chat.
We only have 2 people watching so far. 2.
It's all right. No, it's growing.
People had to go back to work today.
Yeah, everyone's like, I had the weekend off.
For those of you lucky people who get a 3-day weekend, I hope you really enjoyed it. You know, a lot of people don't realize how many jobs there are that don't have a Monday through Friday job when you start thinking about it. You know, hospitals, police departments, fire departments that are necessary. There are other places that aren't necessary that are open. So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I enjoyed my week off. I
can tell you did. You're all smiles and sunshine today.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad you are, because I was coming in today and I was not burnt out. I'm like worn down. And you came in and it was like, yay!
Aww,
so I'm happy that you're
nice?
Here. I'm happy that
it was
you're
like
here.
That moment. No.
Yeah, I needed it. Because I don't know. It's hot. It's like a jungle. It's like 100% humidity and 90 degrees.
Well, they did say
it's
that
hot across the country.
Heat warnings stay with possibility up to 106 heat index. So
we're not made for that around here. Everybody's piling in this morning. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, good. You're still on vacation. Good. And lucky you. I could have probably used another week off, but after that, I would have been totally bored.
Yeah, I get that. You know, I'm going to be off next week.
You are?
Yeah. We'll get to that.
All week? Okay, we'll get to that.
But
that just happened because I don't know anything about it.
Some of the good videos for you YouTuber fans.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the MOFI cover.
Did anybody watch these videos? The one with the 45 RPM audio file and then the in-groove?
Did I miss the MOFI Jacket discussion? Okay, so we're going to bring everybody up to speed. So,
Walking on Sunshine.
We support all vinyl YouTube channels because it is a small family. There's only like a dozen, even less than that, probably 8. You know, Melinda, Steve Westman does a really good job. He does a lot of audiophile stuff. Okay. You can check him out. 45 RPM audiophile, which is the one we're going to be talking about, and then our friends out in Arizona, the in-groove. So
I mean, there's tons more.
Yeah,
but probably the top 10 maybe.
Yeah, and I mean, some of them are like. In-groove is more, he's like us. He's like a record store that shows off what there is new. And then other channels are like like Melinda Murphy talks about her collection and what she likes. So it's all different. We try to watch and support all those guys, which I highly recommend you guys do too, because anybody who's making shows on YouTube, it's a lot of work for not a lot of...
We know there's so much good information out there too.
And they do provide great information, great entertainment. So please do support all these other channels. They do an awesome job because it's a lot.
But sometimes it is fun to watch some, not really discrepancies. What am I trying to say? Watch the differing opinions that people have.
So 45 RPM audiophile, who has a really big channel. He's got like 20,000 subscribers.
Michael from Germany.
He's in Germany. He gets the new... Alan Parsons' Eye in the Sky, which I'm sold out of, so I don't have any. And he talks about how disappointed he is in the jacket.
You know what I did pick up on, though? He owns an advertising company. So I don't know if that realm of his work life is going into the realm of his personal life regarding music. You know, I can see where there might be some leveling there.
So he talks about how
Electric Avenue in Philly.
It's an $80 for him because it's $60 in America, but it's to get it over to Germany and pay all the duties. It's an $80 record, and it's not embossed. It's not foil like the original Eye in the Sky was, and that the jacket picture quality was a little bit subpar. And
no inserts except for their ad.
And their products. You know, kind of just talks about how disappointed it was. like 12 hours later, 8 hours later, the In-Groove, Michael from the In-Groove, makes a video
That was so funny.
that just, he made a fake $500 Bling Your Cover kit that you can glue on your cover.
Was it Bling My Cover or Pimp My Cover?
Only 100 being made. They're $499. Get them now before they sell out. And you can tape it on your cover. I thought it was so funny.
It was. And if I would have thought about it, I would have brought some in today. And
I didn't know that he had such a great sense of humor. I really.
He's one of those that I think that if you get him in the right spot,
yeah.
You know, he's got one of those super dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's the kind of humor I like. You know,
yeah.
I like the old stupid Peter Sellers movies and stuff like that. So
because I have the MOFI Minute, we had to talk about this.
Yeah.
So they're both right and they're both wrong. Yes, could MOFI maybe make their jackets a little bit better? Absolutely. But you got to remember that they don't make their jackets. Stoughton does. Stoughton makes jackets for a million companies.
So that brings a whole nother aspect into this.
It's not just MOFI.
Who designs the cover?
I don't know.
I know that somebody's
who lays it out.
Right.
Yeah, who lays it out?
So, you know, maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. And Ethan, you're right. Whoever makes fun of another person sucks. But in a way, you got to have some humor somewhere, but maybe not always in the right aspect.
I do agree with 45 RPM audiophile. Could they need to raise the bar? Probably.
Right.
I mean, as these sub audiophile companies like Vinyl Me Please was never audiophile and Kraft was never audiophile. Well, they're raising their game every year. There's a bunch of these companies, Friday Music, they're getting better every year. They're getting better. And MOFI has kind of...
They've had the market for so long.
They've focused on their vinyl product, which they've done a good job at.
Correct.
They've improved their sonics, their vinyl product, but the jackets have kind of stayed the same. And I'm not going to say they're junk. I mean, this is a nice jacket. It's printed. I don't think that there's a problem with the jacket. But could they do a little bit extra when you're paying that much more for it?
Like a nice insert would be something, an insert with some information on it, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's something
just a little more extra about, for the people who don't know about this album but want to pick it up because it is MOFI, maybe a slide out sheet that gives some information about the album, about the artist.
And I know that, I mean
that would be nice.
You can get anything embossed. I mean, in 2022, you can get anything done. You can get it embossed. You can get it gold foil. Obviously, the cost is apprehensive. It's a lot.
And so it does go back to, but the vinyl is, what they're, like Nick said, what their focus apparently is on, which you're going to play the record, right? You're not going to play the cover.
Yeah. But I get his point. When you start paying a lot of money, you start to pick things apart. Like, look at the one-step boxes. Like, you're paying $125. You want a premium product. The same thing happened in the pinball industry. I watched it happen. Pinball machines used to be really affordable, and they pretty much went on the street. And if there's a little nick ding, whatever, we're putting on the street. Well, now they're like $12,000, and so now people look at them like a brand new car, and they take them with a magnifying glass. And people say, "Oh, is that right to do?" It's like, well, when it's twice as much as it was, they're not.
You expect something to be pristine.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I'm definitely more neutral on this topic. I think it's funny that it was brought up. I'm glad that he brought it up and it started the discussion.
It was a topic that hadn't been met before, as far as I know.
Well, obviously, seam splits have been talked about to death.
Well,
I mean, we know that the seam split thing, we know about that.
He did mention on his video, and I've seen it here, and Nick can probably back me up on this. Sometimes we do get stuff that's not packaged properly from the distributor, and there are corner dings, there are seam splits, and I would prefer money going into better packaging for transit rather than putting it into an embossed cover, because to me that's more important.
Okay.
Because we do get some packages here that you may have 20 things packed in one box, and there's 5 or 10 of them that might have things on the corner. So I think packaging from the whoever we're dealing with, whatever distributor, needs to look at their packing a little bit better. I mean, there are some places that do a great job.
Yeah, there's actually Music Direct Mobile Fidelity is one of the better ones. They double box all their stuff. They do a really good job of packing. They're the prime example of who makes really good packaging to get stuff to our door. And there's some others that are at the bottom of the list, and they know that it's a problem. I also reached out to MOFI and told them, why don't you just shrink wrap the records on the back of the jacket? That way you don't get any seam splits. Just put the record outside the jacket.
We're seeing more of that these days.
Just put the record outside the jacket.
We are seeing
Problem
more
solved.
of that, not MOFI, but I have noticed the last maybe couple of months that more albums are coming like that.
Yeah. So, the quality control shipping and packaging wise sucks big time. We don't have a problem with Music Direct Mobile Fidelity, maybe because we're getting in giant quantities.
Right.
All our stuff goes double boxed. So we get a smaller box, 2 smaller boxes, and a big box with extra padding. They're actually the best for buying wholesale for packaging. So I don't know. I don't buy individual records from them, so I don't know how like a single record comes from them. But they're the gold standard. Acoustic Sounds is right up there as far as packaging. Their stuff, they do a really good job. Mm-hmm. And then we have a couple distributors, and we get to the one stops. We have one that's just really bad. They just use a single box, and the bottom record on the bottom gets dinged almost every time. So. But yeah, so that was, you can go check out these channels. My point being is that there's a bunch of channels on YouTube that talk about different topics, and I had to chime in because it was about MOFI. I'm sure the MOFI guys saw the video, and you know their focus is on their new plant. They'll get to this. There might be a little bit, but I get you're making the best record in the world. Like this is the best version of this record you can get. Why don't you make it the best packaging and the best everything all the way across the board? I get both sides. I also get the point that $60 stuff costs. It gets more expensive every year. So are you going to put the best jacket on it you can get and charge an extra $10? I don't know.
Yeah, and
I'm not the accountant crunching the numbers.
Right.
But you know, some of that comes into play too.
And everybody is entitled to their opinions. So
Yeah.
you know, what this world would be just horrible if we all had to have the same
Yeah.
opinion. You know, it's
Yeah.
the Stepford wives or whatever. And yes, isn't this cool, Chris? Guess who made it?
Yeah, you got to show
and
off
look,
our
the
new.
other side. Is that just not sweet? Who sent this in? I was off last week.
This is Marcos.
Hmm?
Marcos, we send him record store day stuff.
Oh, Marcos. Yeah, where is he from? Not Costa Rica. I can't
Florida.
Oh, Florida.
I think you're from Florida, aren't you, Mark? He's in the chat.
Is he in chat today
Yeah.
here? Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, that was 3D printed. That's obviously where you can buy all the records. On the other side, it says now spinning, custom made, 3D printed, painted, the whole 9 yards.
It's really sweet. It's nice. You know what's nice about it is all the other ones that I've ever seen are the big ones like we have.
And they lean a little.
And so this is nice that it's really
Kind of tight.
a little tighter, and it's not distracting so much from the cover because you get to see a little bit more of the cover.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
So
cool.
you can make custom ones, guys, if you need.
Yeah, we'll
if
have
you need
to
one.
throw your Marcos, if you're in there, throw your link in here.
For sure, people are interested in
Yeah.
getting these, and yeah, we have no problem supporting you guys.
I didn't see him in the chat, but probably in here somewhere.
So, so yeah, had to chime in on that. I got a kick out of it, but obviously I don't, you know. Check out all the videos. Check out everybody.
Oh yeah, because there's just good information.
There's so much information and discussion we can't cover it all on it. We can't even cover half of it.
I know.
There's so much stuff happening all the time. So, anyway, that's what's going on the old YouTube channels.
Yeah.
The conversation, and I had to chime in and just say, hey, you know.
Yes. Oh, there he is.
Florida, I knew it.
Yeah. Well, can you throw your link in here?
It's Internet and Things is his name in the chat.
I'll find it and pop it in there.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to him, he can make you a custom. And it's really heavy. I know it doesn't look, it's 3D printed, but it's heavy enough to like, it's not floppy.
Well, we'll have to get his exact one because
Well, it doesn't fit this double. So you might have to have I think he made like an insert in it.
Oh.
Yeah, look at this. It's got an insert.
Oh, isn't that
so you
sweet?
can fit your doubles or your singles. So like, let's say you're spinning a MOFI tonight.
Marcos, do you have an Etsy store or do you have a website or what do you have for people that if they want to order something like this?
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So we're going to be using the snot out of that.
Look at that. That is just sweet.
Yeah, you did a good job.
And that just slides in. Oh, how cool.
He's got various colors and stuff.
Great idea.
Yeah.
With that insert. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right. What did you do on your weekend off?
Oh,
I went to some concerts.
He went to concerts. I just hung out in the pool.
Well, first, I talked a little bit about it.
I didn't have a car for a couple of days, so I just did stuff around the house.
Jack Johnson.
How was that?
Phenomenal show. Really great. The new album is really good. The new Jack Johnson record is as good as all his other stuff. It's his 8th studio. They're what, $26?
Well, maybe the insert. You will have to have the insert. No, maybe.
No. $26. We do have the indie exclusive still. It's what you think you're getting. It is what you think. It's a great record.
I haven't heard any of it yet.
I've heard it. I've listened to it 2 or 3 times. I'm really enjoying it. I've already put 3 or 4 of the songs on summer playlists. Yeah, digging it, loving it.
Who else did you see?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing my STP shirt. Those dudes can still rock.
Can they?
They are so good. The band is so tight.
Let's see if this one will fit in here.
It's
okay. The 3 won't.
Well, this
we can
is
get up to a double. This
box
is really
set.
Yeah, this is really big.
So this is a 1 LP, 3 CD box, $81. It was an anniversary only, and okay, the coolest part about it is it's got this live from '97, and it's almost like the show I saw. It's all their hits live, and of course this is with the lead singer before he died. So this is going to be a really cool live CD inside here. Only available in this box set.
Oh my goodness, it's already warm in here.
I got the air cranked.
I know.
So $81, you can pick this up. But yeah, that band, it's still the original drummer, guitarist, and bassist. Obviously, the singer has been replaced because he passed. But the singer sounds just like him. Kind of a Journey situation. You know, where the new singer is like, oh man, the singer is better than the old singer.
Did you do that at Summerfest?
That was at Summerfest. Black Crows are playing this Friday. I really want to go.
Oh, that would be good.
I'm busy. So I'm not going to make the Black Crows.
I wonder if I could talk Paul into going.
So, but yeah, definitely did both the shows. Had a blast. A lot of good stuff. What did you do in your time off? Just pool? Just go around in your pool?
Yeah, like I just said, because I didn't have a car for a couple of days. I don't think my house has been much cleaner before. It's still a mess in the basement, but heck, I was even washing windows.
Dang.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Blind record draw. We are a few spots short. So there's no. We were originally going to have it today. We've only sold about half of them.
Huh.
So if you guys are interested in our blind record draw, we would definitely appreciate it. I'm going to send a newsletter out probably tomorrow to the people that follow our store that maybe aren't on our YouTube channel that don't know about the blind record draw. Hopefully we can sell the last of the spots available. Those are still available over on the website. If you haven't picked one up, it would very much help us out. This will probably be the last time we do 30 spots till like Christmas.
Yeah.
We probably should have done 20.
Probably.
But you learn. So we're gonna give it one more shot to sell some spots. If they don't, I'll just have to adjust. I'll have to adjust the lot. I'll have to make it, and I don't want to do that. So, Annette, you got any birthdays for us? We got national days for us.
I got national days.
National days. What do you got for us?
Something I don't wear. It's National Bikini Day. But my favorite one today.
What if you're in Australia? National Bikini Day is in the winter.
Yes, it is.
That would stink. Well, it's national.
No,
it's not World Bikini Day.
Right. It's national. National Mechanical Pencil Day. I got to tell you, I'm a sucker for mechanical pencils.
Are you?
Yeah. And it's weird because my son is the same. He's like this. He's got this passion for pens and pencils too, and so was my father. So I always have to have special mechanical.
You know what I have a passion for is Sharpies.
Sharpies. They're fun too.
Some good old black Sharpie.
Oh.
I can write signs till my fingers fall off around here.
National Hawaii Day.
Stuff. There you go.
National Apple Turnover Day. National Graham Crackers Day. Well, that should have been Sunday because everybody's doing s'mores probably with their cookouts, right?
Yeah.
National Workaholics Day.
There you go.
Pet Remembrance Day. So,
yeah,
for all of you who have any that have gone over the rainbow, our hearts go out to you. I've got a couple that have done that throughout my lifetime, so. But that's about it. There weren't many birthdays that I recognized in here. It was Post Malone.
That's a big one, though.
It's a big one, and
it's a big birthday.
yeah.
I mean, even though it may not be your.
And Bill Withers.
That's another big
were
one.
the two big ones for today. You know, and there's. Whereas what the website I go to always goes back to like into the 1600s. So obviously I don't know any of them. And looking at this list, even if I did, I don't know how to pronounce these last names. Oh, good old Ole Olsen. He was a Norwegian composer.
Well, thanks to Annette for calling those down.
Yeah. So National Bikini Day, if anybody wants to whip theirs out, it's supposed to be hot throughout the country.
So yeah, blind record draw spots available now. They're over in the chat. That'd be awesome if you guys picked some up. John sold 2 on the show last week.
Did he?
Yeah. Remember I said if John sells more than you, we're going to have to see how it goes.
Well, maybe he'll have to start doing my spot every other week.
I don't think he's anxious to do it. But he sold 2, so, you know.
He did a good job.
John did a good job last week.
I was really, I kind of got put to shame there in my eyes.
And it was his first time,
I
too.
know.
You know, you only get better the more you do it.
George Michael and Carly Simon on June 25th. Yeah.
You know, I'm gone next week. You and John should take over.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
We could do it.
That would be awesome.
We could do it, but then I don't know how to set all this stuff up. I don't want to know how to set it up because then Nick will be going like, hey, I'm on vacation this week. Do a new vinyl roundup. Hey, do a MOFI Minute in that. Do Tuesday morning show with John. John's not here. We'll bring Dan in. I can just see it now. Yeah. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
All right. I can't argue that. I can't argue that point. That's pretty funny.
You know it happened. You know it would be. Now it's just like, Annette, can you take pictures of the new vinyl roundup?
We'll see if there'll be a show. We'll see if there'll be a show next week if I show Annette.
Well, I'll just be on my camera or on my phone. We'll be doing a one like this.
Oh my
we'll be
gosh.
wobbling all over.
People are saying they're voting. They're saying you need to do it. Imagine you run the whole show. You could do whatever you want.
John and Annette show.
You guys could do whatever you want. You just stand here and you play a guitar and you could sing.
No. You know how many, we wouldn't have, our channel would go down to 2 subscribers.
It might go higher. Probably go higher. What else is going on? Oh.
No, my dad had the music voice out. None of us kids in the family are able to sing, but my dad, who was a musician, he had a very good voice.
We're starting a new thing this week. Well, it's all month.
Oh, yeah.
In accordance with eBay, because we're partnered up with those guys, we are doing a trial, a penny auction trial.
So how does that work?
So this week we do CDs. This stack of CDs, we start them all at a penny, and you have to pay shipping.
It's a whole stack?
No, they're individual. We'll go through them. So we'll start up, I don't know how many in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
let me real quick
7 or 8 titles.
CGC Vinyl Guy, Internet and Things, that's in our chat today. He's the one that makes it, and I don't see that he actually put a link in here, but he said you could email him and get a hold of him.
Yeah, Marcos, put your email in the chat, please.
Or a web link or an Etsy store, whatever you have, throw it in here.
Please do. We won't block it.
No, absolutely not.
So go ahead and put your email in, Marcos.
Or if not, call the store later and give it to. If you don't want it out like this, send us an email or something, and if people want to call the store, we can share it.
We can
if
do it
you
that
don't
way.
feel comfortable doing it in the link
Good
here.
thinking.
So,
I didn't think of that.
So yeah, if you want to do it that way too, but you've got some potential customers out here.
And Marcos is a great guy. We've been dealing with him for Record Store Day for many years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a great dude, so I can
All
vouch
these
for him.
people are. All our people are, except for when the spammer comes in.
Yeah. So back to the penny auctions. We're trying it out. It's a new concept
on eBay.
On eBay, and next week we won't have a show.
If I can drop it.
But what we want to, we're starting these different CDs. Some of them aren't like Jack Johnson, Tom Petty. These aren't huge ones. They're starting at a penny, and then you'll just bid them up. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. Then we got some good ones here. So some of these are just kind of lesser expensive ones. This is a Sealed Doors, Waiting for the Sun. I've got a signed Dawn FM by The Weeknd. Signed. And then, of course, Elvis. This is kind of a more rare Elvis CD. And then finally, Motley Crue, Red, White, and Crew, sealed. I think this is like a $70 CD.
How does this thing work then? It gets posted just as a generic entry, or how is it? Is this specific CD on there listed as?
We made all individual listings for all these items.
So these weren't downstairs?
No, we took care of that.
Okay.
So these are all going to be individually, and they're all going to start at a penny. They're going to run 1 week. They start tomorrow, Wednesday. The idea was that on next Tuesday, we could say, hey, today's the last day to bid on these items. And then we'll do vinyl. So the following week, we'll do vinyl. And the third week, we're going to do bulk lots. You can get bulk lots. We're trying.
What are you
this
going to
is a
do
trial.
bulk lots of?
I'm not giving it away. Gotta wait. Gotta watch the show in 2 weeks.
Yay.
Week 1 CDs. The next week's vinyl. And the last week's bulk lots. So we're going to do, it'll be bulk lots as different stuff.
I'm a little confused here.
Why are you confused?
Because
that one's like new. This one's new. Different item.
Well, then this one's not listed.
Exactly, because it's not. The auctions don't start till tomorrow.
Oh. I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention to Nick. I know, hard to believe, right?
I tried putting my email, but it'll drop.
Block it. Okay.
It must block it. So he'll shoot over his info to me, and we'll get it to you after the show. If you want email, you can call the store, and we'll get it over to you, so you can contact Marcos for the little cool.
Absolutely, racks. And Marcos, you can always email us too. What is Toad Hall Online at what's our email?
Rockford Toad Hall.
Rockford Toad Hall at gmail. Rockford Toad Hall at gmail.com.
There you go. There you got it. So yeah, penny auctions. We're gonna try something new.
Huh.
So. I mean, Red White $70 CD. I know this is not cheap. This signed Dawn FM. Put your CD in the thing too.
Look at that.
Would
CDs you look
too.
At that?
It shows a good how big it is too. It's nice.
Just a little bit of wiggle room, but yeah, perfect. You can do that for your CDs too.
I like it.
Next week's show is going to be chaos.
People are already looking forward to next week's show because they know you're going to be at the helm.
Yeah, but the best part of the show is harassing him or not paying attention to him. Yeah, so when he says something, I never know what he's talking about.
Got John.
Huh?
You have John.
I'm not going to pick on John.
Yeah, but he has more talent than we do.
I know he does.
But that's what I'm saying. All right, what do we got? So, yeah, penny auctions start tomorrow. I wish they started today, but we can talk about that next week.
And then our standard shipping on eBay for that is what, $4.25?
$3, $4.
I think it's $4.25.
All you have to do is pay whatever you bid, and then the $4 or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Prices of everything have gone up so fast I can't keep up. What do you got over there? You got some Elvis stuff?
I do.
Okay,
apparently, I haven't seen this either because I've been gone.
The Elvis movie's out.
I know, I haven't seen it yet.
When did it come out? Friday? Anybody know that?
I thought it was the week before. Better than an infomercial. Hey, pretty much anything's better than an infomercial, right? So that's not, Derek, that's not saying a whole lot. So I came in today and these were stacked behind the counter. If you got any Elvis fans here. We got a Blu-ray of Elvis, The Way It Is. These aren't even priced yet. King Creole. This is Elvis. Elvis Found Alive. He gets found alive all over the place, doesn't he? GI Blues. Love Me Tender. Loving You. Then we have this 6 CD set. Whole lot of Elvis going on. This one has Charo, Girl Happy, Kissin' Cousins, Live a Little, Love a Little, Stay Away Joe, Tickle Me. And another 6 DVD collection. I think I said CD earlier, I'm sorry. Harem Scarum, Spin Out, Speedway, It Happened at the World's Fair, Viva Las Vegas, and Jailhouse Rock. So if anybody wants to get their Elvis on, give me a call later and I'll get these priced. But unfortunately, you know, most Elvis movies have pretty much the same plot. And I like Elvis. I'm not knocking him or anything, but Elvis finds a girl and sings to the girl. And then stuff happens at the end.
I mean, that's a good plot if you're Elvis.
It is. Obviously, it was.
I mean, the Beatles didn't make that many movies.
No.
They made like 4.
So.
5 if you count. But 4 really. All right. So, anybody seen the Elvis movie?
Yeah, has anybody seen that yet? Is it only playing in theaters? I didn't see it on streaming anywhere.
No,
but
it's only theaters.
Oh.
Anybody seen that thing? I know.
I went to grab it.
I know. I was watching Melissa. She saw it. She said it was really good.
Who's playing in that? I forgot. Not Kevin Costner. I can't remember who's playing in it. Can we skip the Elvis stuff? We're done. We're done with the Elvis stuff.
Yeah.
That was just a flutter in the
And
show.
when the July blind record draw will be? Good question. Blind draw. I'm hoping. Well, next week I'm gone. You guys could hand out a blind draw if we sell them out.
We could.
Possibly next week. Possibly a week from
I'm not
today.
going to guarantee there won't be any technical issues.
It'll be great. If we can get the other 15 spots sold or even close to it, we'll have the blind draw next week. I'm going to send an email out to all our other customers because a lot of our regular customers don't watch our channel. So that might be a good way to get a few extra spots sold. If that doesn't happen, I'll have to adjust it and we'll draw the following week. So
Tom Hanks is the one in the movie.
Oh.
But you know who else is in there? Cody Smith McPhee. He's interesting. He was in, oh God, I can't remember that Kevin Costner show. There's some good people in the show. Just give Nick a call and he has my info.
And Melinda said it was awesome. Melinda said she saw it was great. And that's the only person I know that's seen it.
Oh.
Melinda, you're the only one I know that's seen the
Yeah.
Elvis movie. And I know that I watched your video about how good it was. So, but that's all I got.
I came upon these when I came in. That must have just come in last week. So a little bit of Ella out here. So we've got Ella at the Hollywood Bowl. Which one's this called? Ella. BBC, Best of the BBC Vaults. So don't see much Ella coming in, especially used.
Yeah, they're still breaking into the vaults.
It's always nice to get some new jazz in that we've not had before.
I tell you, these guys are racing to put anything that was on the BBC out
yeah.
because it's an open domain. So they're like, quick, put it out and get money for it before it's open domain, which it already is. They're trying to beat the bootleggers to the punch, essentially, and overseas.
And then this one came in. This must have just come in last week as well. This John Coltrane. It's got Wynton Kelly on it, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb, Stan Getz, and Oscar Peterson. I think 1960. I'm dunking John.
Prediction, and that ends up dunking John in the duck pond.
Hey John, wear your snorkel.
I'm watching.
I think I've got an extra snorkel.
Oh
at
my
home.
gosh! This
I
channel's
just threw
going
the
off
water
the
wings
train.
away.
This channel is just going to get out of control. It's going to.
So my favorite album that I listened to last week.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Because I got a new turntable. Remember?
By the way, this is this jazz line is like a new line.
What is it? I didn't even pay attention.
It's German. It's Made in Germany, cargorecords.de. Made in Germany, cut in Germany. Stan Getz, Oscar Peterson. It's $38. But I've never heard or seen these records. So this is the first one.
What's that say there?
Jazz Line.
Jazz Line, okay.
Oh, you know, it's the number is N78002.
There you go.
It must be a brand new line. Did you listen to this?
No, I don't. I haven't. I just pulled it out of the bin. I don't know, but
hold on. The other Jazz Line record is this one. Is this 001?
No.
This 14. One's 14. Jeez.
We're gonna have to do some research on this.
So yeah, we're not familiar with this. This is something brand spanking new.
Anybody know about this?
If you've gotten one, let us know what it sounds like. It's made in Germany. It's probably going to be amazing.
I think they're on 180. I think. I know the John Coltrane is. I don't know if the
jackets are nice. I wonder if he's going to interview these jackets from Germany.
Huh?
But they're 38. They're both $38. It's because you got to pay the over the ocean tax. So.
Well, that's about almost average for one.
Yeah,
any day here.
Yeah,
without the import.
It's not bad. Yeah, Jazz Line Records. It's something new, guys. So check that out. Cargo Records, made in Germany.
And that's from 1960. Is the John Coltrane? Looks like it was originally in 1960.
Played live in Dusseldorf. Okay. All right.
Here's what I listened to. I love this album. I don't know if I've talked about it before, but it is so good. And a couple of guys we had over on Sunday, they couldn't believe it. They could not believe it was Waylon Jennings on this record.
This is like a rockabilly record, right?
Kinda. It's more of
Yeah, we listened to the store.
Yeah, we listened to the store.
It's not country, is my point.
There's a little bit of country in it.
Yeah,
there's some twang going on, but it's more like it's hard to describe.
It's more like a 50s rock, Buddy Holly.
Because Buddy Holly is on this.
Yeah, look at it, he's on the back.
In 2 songs.
So it's more of that vibe than like traditional country as you think about it. So, and it's red, white, and blue vinyl, and it's $31. So we got them at TotalHallOnline.com.
Now spending nothing, but we will later. I don't know. I've heard some really good stuff about this one that's more of a blues album, so I'm going to try this one. And we'll find out what it's all about.
Dan Arbach produced it from the Black Keys.
Yep.
It's on Easy Eye Sound Records, which is their label, and it's selling like crazy.
So we have a couple of these in stock.
We have them in stock. It's doing really well. Annette's apparently going to crack it open and spin it today in the store.
Yeah, we'll crack it open and spin it today in the store.
Which I keep meaning to listen to it, but I've been hooked on Jack Johnson, honestly.
Right.
Because of the new album and the show, I'm just hooked on that.
So we'll figure out what that's all about. What else? What else you got there? You got
a Kate Bush box.
You do, huh?
Why don't you tell everybody about how much you love your Kate Bush?
Buy this, please.
Kate Bush.
Not a Kate Bush fan.
And that's not a Kate Bush fan. But she remastered her albums and she did 3 box sets. She did them chronologically. This is like, I don't know, 8 years ago, 10 years? This is from 2018. I guess it's not that long ago.
It's like 4 years ago.
It's only 4 years. Feels like a long
10, 4, 6.
So we have the third one left. This is her latest stuff. It's a 6 LP package, $150. Kate Bush records have always been hard to find. Obviously, because of the Stranger Things show on Netflix, everyone's rediscovering her.
Are you sure there's 6 in here?
It's 3 records, but I think it's 6 slabs of vinyl.
Oh, because it's got like 4 things listed here. I'm confused.
4. It's Ariel, A Sky of Honey, 50 Words for Snow, and Director's Cut. So it's 4 records, probably on 6 slabs. Anyway, this is the only Kate Bush we have in the whole store. If you're into Kate Bush, you're looking for some cool Kate Bush, I think these are out of print. You can't get them anymore. You can't get box 1 or box 2. I think they're all gone. $150 for what you're getting is pretty reasonable. If you just rediscovered Kate Bush and you're looking for some, we got that.
Ooh, I like that one coming up.
Go for it.
Dark Side of the Moon. This is a VG Plus.
Yeah, we're getting into just some used records now.
VG Plus vinyl, no inserts. Cover is maybe a VG. What do you say about the cover? I'm thinking VG on the cover.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of ring wear. You can tell was well loved. But VG plus for the vinyl, $30.
We're getting into live selling. Melinda, by the way, Melinda Murphy, who's in the chat, watches us regularly, and I watch her. She was talking about live selling and what's going to happen and how do you like these live vinyl auctions
they've been
on
becoming
YouTube
more
and
popular.
Facebook and all that stuff. And she's like, oh, I love doing it. You know, and I said, what's the future? I mean, all the big companies are jumping on that, and they're all
Are
working
they?
it. Oh, yeah. eBay is coming very soon. They're going to be doing it with cards first. Live. There's a whole another outfit called Whatnot. It's blowing up. Venture capital money's pouring into this company called Whatnot, and it's all just live selling for like shoes and cards right now, but they're expanding fast. And eBay, yeah, like I said, everyone's getting into the space.
I've only done that,
and that's what we're doing basically.
Before, so I'm not very. I've seen other places sell used vinyl like that on videos, but on YouTube, I never really watched a lot of it. And it's interesting.
It's kind of cumbersome right now. Like if you're running a vinyl auction on Facebook, you have to like put dibs on it. Then you have to call them later, get their information. Someday it's going to be like you're going to have your account set up, and then you'll just say like you'll just bid in on it while you're watching it.
So what do people think about those? Give us some feedback.
Yeah, you guys excited for the live vinyl?
Have you
sales shows?
done any of them before?
Yeah.
I mean, Melinda's in here, and she's done them.
Yeah, she enjoys just sitting in her pajamas and watching the stuff be presented, and getting in on the action.
How do you know she's sitting in her pajamas?
She literally said that on her channel.
Okay.
If you would watch her, you'd know.
Yeah, Melinda, I totally agree with what you just said about the big businesses like eBay.
Like the small businesses, like the support.
Working for a small business, independent record store like that, totally understand and get that.
Yeah. What happens when YouTube does it, though?
Oh.
Because that's literally what YouTube's already...
Is YouTube taking a percentage of that for, like eBay does, though?
Yeah, they will.
Eventually.
Because they take a percentage of stickers. So, like, if you super chat or, like, stickers on bigger channels...
Oh, they do?
They take a cut of that, and then they pay you out. It's a smaller percentage. But, yeah, they're going to take a cut of that, for sure.
Okay.
It may not be as big as the other guys. But, so, anyway, they're going to make it easier, but they're going to take a cut. Is what it is. Rolling Stone, Some Girls. Original first press uncensored cover.
Justin's in a Facebook group that does that every so often. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
And Brian said that he just did one the other day and bought an album from an auction. So there are other...
There's a lot of them out there. Yeah. It's a growing thing. Maybe we should do it. A Nick and Annette vinyl auction?
We could.
Vinyl auction on... maybe we'll do the problem is we have to do it like at night. When everyone's at home. You can't do it at 10:30 in the morning.
We could do it at 6 o'clock at night.
We could do it at the end of the day.
We could.
It should be 7 o'clock. Let us know. Would you watch a Nick and Annette auction show?
That might be fun.
You can maybe try it. Rolling Stone Some Girl First Press, $45. This has all the faces.
It does have all the faces.
All the faces in this one.
I always liked that album.
It's a good record. Beast of Burden, Lies, Faraway Eyes, Miss You, obviously, Shattered. I mean, it's one of their big ones. Yeah, you can tell it's got the Marilyn Monroe faces in it before they got in trouble for that. Kiss, the Ace Frehley solo record with the poster and inserts. Kiss inserts are worth more than the darn records are.
Are they?
Yes, they are. If you're a Kiss collector, you know what I'm talking about. Like that darn Love Gun or a Love Gun, that gun's worth like $70.
I think I've only seen one.
The record's
one time
worth...
since I've been here.
Look how nice this record is. It's like perfect. It's got the original sleeve, and these, if you didn't know, they have connecting photo posters. Oh. So like every one of these came with a poster, and then they would key in the next, and they'd have all four of them. Oh. Which these posters are worth Like you go on eBay, you can buy them individually, but they're not cheap. They're probably $15 or $20 a piece for a nice one.
Too bad I don't garage sale or anything anymore. Heck, I'd just be looking for the posters.
Yeah, you go to garage sales and they'll ask twice as much as we are for the stuff.
Well, not all of them.
Not all of them.
Sometimes you get some. And then it still has this,
the order sheet.
The order sheet in it, too. That's cool. And you could join the ranks of the KISS Army back whenever this one was put
For how
out.
much?
$5 a year.
Easy.
Yeah. Derek's in for the auction show.
That'd be awesome.
I'd watch it, but I work nights. Yeah, that's the only problem is that we're going to... Oh, we could do it like Saturday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, we'd have to think...
We could do Saturday 5 p.m. because that's the end of the day.
Yeah, we could do a 5 o'clock Saturday show.
Once we get our internet over
Which we
there.
do. It's over. It's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
We could do it over in that room. That would be fun.
We expanded because this wall behind me is double thick. Our Wi-Fi signal did not get into our other room. We have now expanded. We got a Wi-Fi booster. Sort of hardwired in. Okay. So we can now do the show over there. We can show stuff over there.
Melissa, we got a VG Plus on it for the vinyl.
I think it's probably mint minus. It's really clean. The vinyl looks like it's brand new. Let me just double check it.
Yeah.
From Melinda. Do we have any more of these, John? Do we have any more of the solo records?
I think that is a Gene Simmons.
It's mint minus on the vinyl. It's like perfect.
Ethan wants to know if we're getting Impex Saturday night.
Yeah, Impex. I saw it on another channel. I will order them. I don't have them currently. I'll get them.
Okay.
You say we have a Gene Simmons?
So we might actually have all of that because that lady that had that big collection.
If you can grab them, I'll put them on the show.
Yeah.
John's going to see if we got any more since you guys are interested in those. Grateful
The
Dead.
KISS Army is on the hunt. Melissa, she wants cover grade and price. Price is $60. Cover
VG Plus.
Yeah.
It's clean. Look how clean that is.
Very clean VG Plus. It could, yeah. If there was a VG Plus Plus, I'd say that, but it's not the standard grade. It's in really good shape.
Yes, we got the Mondo Jurassic Park soundtrack in. We got the red, orange, black splatter Mondo in. And it's perfect. The record's perfect. The jacket's perfect.
Oh, we
also got a Freddy vs. Jason Mondo in. New sealed, but it's only like $45. It's a lot cheaper. There's so much stuff coming in the door. Guys, we have been so slammed with incoming. I mean, we're talking like 10 boxes, one collection, then another 4 boxes collection. I mean, I was off not yesterday, but the day before, they had 2 giant collections come in. I had to come in on the 4th of July and sort it for an hour just to get them caught up. So we are getting so much new vinyl, quality used vinyl in. John's going to be pumping that stuff on the website all for the next couple weeks. And then, some of the cool used stuff like the Mondo stuff. We're getting a lot of... It's been mostly classic rock. I know people are asking about Metallica and stuff. Mostly 70s classic rock stuff. Good stuff coming in.
Got a whole bunch of them.
We got a whole bunch of them, but they're not in as good as
They're not as clean as this one.
No. So we got Paul Stanley here. What else we got? There's another Paul Stanley. Cover's a little better shape. I don't know what the vinyl looks like.
This one doesn't have the inserts, though, I don't think.
I don't know if any of them do.
No. This is the only one left from that collection, John?
I think so.
Yeah. I think we got a couple other ones. I don't think it was a full set. I think we got another one, but it must have sold already.
All right. So and then it's Peter, Chris, and Gene Simmons. Got a couple different.
They're not as clean.
No, absolutely not.
This one's exceptional. For that.
And I like Nick says, I'm sure there's probably no inserts in any of these.
Yeah, they never had inserts. Everyone hung them on their wall. That's why they're so hard to.
Oh no, we got. Okay.
I joined the KISS Army for $5.77. Yeah, Melinda, you got dibs on the Ace. That's fine. I'll hold it for you. You can call after the show. I'll take care of you.
Yep. Oops, I'm still looking for inserts.
And that's insert hunting.
We didn't talk about my new turntable yet.
Oh yeah, Annette got a new turntable.
I got a new turntable.
She got the Project Pro, Debut Pro.
Debut Pro.
Which is one of their newest turntables. It's $1,000 retail. But tell us about it.
Oh.
Your turntable. Tell us about what you get.
Oh, it's nice. I don't remember what cartridge is on it because they just switched cartridges with this new design.
It's a Samico
it's a,
Rainier?
Yeah, yes.
It's the Rainier.
Samico Rainier is what it is. And a beautiful dust cover. Very simple.
Smoked dust cover?
It's actually clear. I thought it came with smoked.
Huh.
Unless it's just a real light smoke.
Oh, it might be.
Could be because my walls are kind of dark, so it could be a very light smoked. I was thinking smoked would be a darker color.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, what else?
She had a nice vintage table.
It had a nice vintage Yamaha, which I thought there was a problem with. But now I know of some issues that are going on, and I think my vintage table is probably still good. I mean, it's good regardless. I thought it needed something done because I was getting some feedback and vibration once I'm playing just albums. Worked fine through CD. So when the audio guys were over Sunday, they were trying to figure out what was up with it, and they think they might have figured it out. So,
and that's pumping these giant JBLs, so she's just partying, she's cranking it up, and the JBLs are causing the woofer is causing feedback loop into her turntable. Yeah. So when at low volume, it's fine, but at mid or high volume, she gets a little bit of rumble.
Get some distortion.
She's getting distortion. Yeah. It's basically that bass sound wave feeding back into her turntable, back through her turn-on, back through her speakers, causes this unique. And there's a lot of things you can do to fix that.
And we're working on it. We got some beautiful stereo racks. I think the brand is VTI. I think is what they are. So we're going to raise the turntable up a bit. My speakers are up on like 1 foot stands. I didn't realize the L96s were 100 watts. So because they're not a huge speaker, I didn't realize they pumped out that much. Yeah. And I'm running it through their Yamaha 701.
Which is so we're an authorized Yamaha dealer and Project dealer. So if any of you guys out there are looking to upgrade or looking for something, we can match any online price because that's the way it is. We can match Amazon, which is beautiful. Anytime you can match the big boys, that's super awesome. And maybe I can even throw in a record or two for you. So I'll make it a little sweet in the deal on the if you buy audio equipment from us, I can help you guys out a little bit on that side of things.
Derek, I can't remember, to be honest. I've played so much this last week I was off. It probably was the Chris Stapleton starting over because that's the last record I played on my other turntable. And so I think I wanted a little comparison there. I mean, it's a beautiful turntable.
Chris Stapleton starting over.
Yeah.
It's a good record.
Yeah, it is a good record.
It's a good record.
My first record was, Stray Cats. Oh, it was Stray Cats. Mike, you just got me because it was Brian Setzer Goes Instrumental.
Was the first one?
I think it's either Brian Goes Instrumental or Setzer Goes Instrumental. And that's the first one I played on there because I hadn't opened that one yet.
Oh, so, man, yeah, busted.
See, they know me better than I do.
They sure do.
Yeah. So that was the first one. Starting over is probably the second. But yeah, I just started pulling stuff out. I'm like, ooh, look at this. I'm going to play music all week.
You had a good week off.
I did have a good week off.
So yeah, if you guys want any even questions about the projects, I know a lot of people are like, well, how good are they? What is it worth it? You have all sorts of questions. Feel free to call me. I've helped a lot of people set up systems all over the country. In fact, I had one guy in California who was calling me, and I just straight up told him he was going to buy a new set of something. And I said, just go buy some used Klipsch heresies.
Right.
And he did. He went on Facebook Marketplace and bought them, and he called me back like a month later. He's like, oh my God, thank you. And I saved him like thousands of dollars because he was going to buy something else, and I can't remember. And I was like, nah, just go buy these. You'll be happier. So my advice is free. That's what we're here for. Yeah. On vinyl or turntables or stereo equipment or whatever. Like, feel free to put it in the chat. Reach out to us. Call us. Email us. Whatever. We sell this stuff, but we also love it. And if we can't help you, we will point you in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't sell clipped heresies.
No. Well,
as much as we
good
love
luck
to.
trying to find them.
I mean, they make new ones.
Yeah. Wonder what those run.
Ooh, yeah,
baby.
they're not cheap. But we'll help you as best as we can, as far as our knowledge goes. Especially once you start getting above that, once you get into soda territory, we're a soda dealer, turntable dealer, and those guys are awesome. They're a small outfit out of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what was the record you were on someone on RSD? Oh, but somebody earlier, I can't remember, was talking about the surf bots. Yeah, that is pretty fun. Surfboards. That is a pretty funky album and music, isn't it? It was interesting.
The record we recommended on Record Store Day, we went through the Surfboard record and cracked up because it sounded like a Sublime meets like a Hole, like a Nirvana, loud, music-y kind of a Sublime sound.
No, but then
that's Surfboard.
Derek was asking about what was the record you recommended to someone on RSD. Ooh.
All right, so I do a lot of recommendations.
I know.
The other record that was really big was the one that you took, the last of. It was the Young Holt Unlimited plays Superfly.
Oh, Lester Young Holt.
Lester Young Holt does Superfly.
Superfly.
Was really good. Also, what was the pink one? The pink, it was jazz. Delvin Lamar Organ Trio.
Yeah.
It was probably one of those.
Could be.
I'm hoping.
I think you said it was your favorite band from RSD. Trying to remember.
From Record Store Day.
Nick
come to me in a minute.
Nick has a couple different favorite bands, so that was really hard to pinpoint.
Yeah, it could be a couple things. Let me think on that.
Oh, it wasn't RSD. Okay, but
it was on the day of RSD.
Okay.
Could have been Krungbin.
Could have been.
Krungbin. Could have been. There's a lot of stuff that I like that doesn't sell very well. Oh, Coed and Cambria has the new record. I wonder if it was that. They're one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I think you were talking about them.
Because they had a new record out. I haven't listened to the new record. I don't know if it's any good. I like the oldest stuff, obviously. Haven't given the new one a sound. Jack Johnson's up there. I've been spinning the crap out of that. I'll think of it. It also could be the Rome soundtrack. I can't tell you how many times I've recommended that darn soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I've had 0 people tell me they didn't like it.
Oh, and Mike's recommending the Prince Gold Experience. I did get a copy of that, but I haven't cracked it open yet. That's one I didn't.
It's in the blind record draw. If you guys want, there's 15 spots left, $45. Hopefully, these two will do the draw next week.
Derek said we were playing it in the store. What were we playing? Oh my god!
And
I know we were playing stuff, but I can't remember. Oh, yeah. See what happens when you get older.
That's been like that June 18th. You're talking about. We're coming up on 3 weeks now. That's a while ago. So, I guess that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
If you guys want one of these cool not handmade. They're 3D printed by custom. Crafted, I would guess.
Yeah, Marco's gonna
we got his
call
email.
The store, but
call the store. We'll get him his email.
Yeah.
He didn't want us to put it in chat, but we have it, and we'll share it with you if you just
absolutely.
Give us
and he
that.
said, I think 25 and ship.
Yeah.
I think is what he said for them.
Okay, that's what we paid for it. So I
25 and ship.
Yep. And we'll see what happens next week. I'm going to see if Ned will do the show next week.
Maybe Thursday if he does the vinyl roundup, maybe I'll be with my instruction book writing things down.
She'll get it. I'm excited to watch.
Well, John knows more about this stuff than I do. He's a live performer.
John's really good.
He knows a lot of stuff about hooking things up.
It's pretty simple.
Can you tell I'm trying to avoid this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, rewatch the live stream. That would be horrible.
How
many hours was that? 10 hours?
The live stream is no longer up because we played music on it, and the labels, the copyrights don't like the music. So, unfortunately, you can't replay the live stream because of that.
Custom Toad Hall 45 adapter. Okay.
That'd be pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
That'd be a good freebie. Could throw in like a sticker or something.
Yeah.
So.
We'll have to think.
So I'm here all this week, guys. So I'll do the new vinyl roundup. I keep pressing MOFI for info, and they're all like, there is no info. It's hard to come by.
Did the Mark Knopfler come out?
The Mark Knopfler shipping.
Oh, shipping. Okay.
It's shipping. The Local Heroes is making its way out. But that's it. I mean, I don't even know. I'm trying to dig on what the next one step is. I think it's going to be an Eagles. I haven't even confirmed that yet. So I'll try to get something together. If I can find some tidbit of information, I'll put it on a MOFI Minute for you guys this week. Cool. But we'll definitely do the new vinyl roundup like we do every week.
Okay, they're saying do it. If we get all 30 spots sold.
You hear that?
For the blind record draw, and Nick's going to send out an email.
I'm going to do an email. I'm going to push for our customers.
To get out to more of the viewers.
You guys pull your weight on the morning show.
Right.
You guys do a great job. So
Absolutely.
I can't really ask much more of you guys. So it's the other 4,000 emails we have that people who don't watch our morning shows, don't watch it, that might have some interest and might pick up another one of the 15 spots left.
I'll make sure to proofread the email before it goes out. Wonder if we could get something really bright in there.
Yeah, we'll do that. Plus, we're going to be pushing the penny auctions.
Yeah.
So that's
going to be interesting.
If you're not in our newsletter, you can sign up for our newsletter. It's free. It's over on the website. You can sign up. I only send it like once a month or once every couple of weeks at most. We don't harass you, although we should get better at doing that because I think we could do a little bit better about
maybe
that.
Like twice monthly is a good amount.
And they're saying, I remember the wrestling. By the way, guys, those guys are coming up on YouTube Mania 5, and I'm invited to do a promo for it.
Oh, my God.
So YouTube Mania 5 for the wrestling channel is, I think, at the end of July.
Holy cow.
So the wrestling show is their YouTube channel. They did reach out to me. I think I'm going to host. I'll do a bit for it. I'll probably do some hosting. Is
it in town again this time?
It's in town. They're actually going to pre-film it. They're not going to do it live this year.
Oh, okay.
They're going to pre-film it, but they're pre-filming it next week. So it doesn't come out to the end of the month. But yeah, the wrestling show, they're still active. They're still at it. They're still totally DIY and awesome. And they're still some of the greatest YouTubers I know.
Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior is Annette Hides.
Oh my gosh, what a craziness. So thanks so much for watching.
Y'all just wait and see what I'm going to...
I don't know what they're going to do. I'm going to just show them how to use the camera and set it up. And I'm just going to let them roll. Hopefully there's a blind record draw next week. Like I said, I'm going to paste the link in one more time. If you are interested, if you want to support, it's $45. You get a record out of the deal. And probably a pretty good chance at winning something kick-ass.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Penny auctions next week.
No, tomorrow.
Penny auctions start tomorrow. And they end a week from tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It's a week-long thing.
Gotcha.
And that John are probably going to cook something up for next week, so it's going to be fun watching.
Yeah.
Watch our viewership just skyrocket.
John doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be on the show next week if we sell all these spots. He said right on.
Chris, you can definitely buy one. They're over on the website. Just go follow the link, and it'll step you through.
No, Chris wants to know if I can buy. He can buy Ace, but Ace has already spoken for Melinda.
Sorry, Ace has been.
Melinda's buying it.
Have a great week, guys. We will talk to you later.
See y'all.
See ya
next week, maybe. Bye.
Yeah, you'll be there next week. What a crazy thing.